Yes, my name is Coach Jake Driver. I coach linebackers here at Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln.
How does it feel being named linebacker coach for the Lynx?
It's something I've always really enjoyed. I love coaching football, and I've coached linebackers for about probably 17 of the 20 years that I've coached football. So
What are your expectations for the season in terms of your record and what you want to achieve?
I never put a lot of stock into what our record is. I always want to. I always tell our kids I want us to play to our potential. Sometimes that potential might be, if we're not really well, one win might be good for us. Other years, winning and going to the playoffs might be something that we want to achieve. If we continually play to our potential, you never know where the limits are.
What advice would you give to a high school student that wants to become a high school football coach?
You got to love the game. You got to love to watch film. I enjoy watching film. You got to love to teach kids and see them accomplish things that they never thought they could accomplish. You have to be willing to put in a lot of time and hard work. It helps to play college football. You don't have to, but it helps to play. And if anybody that wants to coach high school football and they're not playing, I would say get in there and volunteer and help if you want to do those things.
When you go home, are you still prepping ways for the team to be better?
Yeah, I probably watch as much film as anybody, I'd say, on staff. I'm probably over the weekends. I'm probably 8 to 10 hours over the weekend, and then probably another hour and a half every night at home for the next 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesdays, basically everything's done.
What aspects of football do you enjoy the most?
I really enjoy. It's a team sport. It truly is a team sport. It's the ultimate team sport. At exactly the same time, you're asking 11, anywhere from 15 to 18-year-old kids to do the exact same task at the exact same time. That's a really hard thing to do. That's why football is great. You might have one or two really good basketball players. You can have a good basketball team. You might have a really good 2 or 3 pitchers on the baseball team, and you can do a lot. In football, if you just have one guy, you're in trouble. It takes all 11 guys to work together to accomplish a goal. That's why I truly enjoy football the most.
How do you plan to keep your team motivated after a loss?
After a loss that's where we really dig into the details of things. It's how do you get better. That's why I don't put a lot of emphasis on wins and losses. I put on how we execute. Are we playing to the level of expectation of ourselves? And to our physical abilities, because there's certain times that people are just better and you tip your hat to them. So I don't put a lot into wins and losses. If you get away from the wins and losses and really dive into the process, that's when great things are going to start to happen.
What do you listen to pregame?
I don't do much. I like being relaxed. I'm pretty. We like to kid around. I like to be pretty relaxed before games. And do that a lot. We tell a lot of war stories and things like that of different games that we've had, and what do we think is going to be the first play? What do they think they're going to try to do to us? Those are like the last minute detailed things that we talk about.
And what's your favorite pregame meal?
It varies. Sometimes it's McDonald's. I get a little something usually before the game there. Sometimes Taco Bell, but it's usually pretty light. I usually don't eat during the day, so it's in between. That, but yeah, just something light and easy, quick, so we can get back.
Okay. And finally, your last question is: how does it feel to get a win against TJ?
It's awesome. It's only my first time here. Last year's the first time I've ever lost to TJ in my life in football, so it was a little bit of a disappointment. I'm gonna be honest with you. Coming up 6 inches short, it always kills you. But that gave us a lot of drive and motivation of kind of what we needed to do, because we felt we were better a year ago to not allow that to happen. It's always fun to win against TJ. We always say we want to control Council Bluffs. That's our first step. We've done that. Now we've got bigger and better things we want to accomplish. That's just part of our process and once again, I talk about process. That's part of the process that we want to do is to control Council Bluffs. We've done that. Now we want to control our next opponent, which is Lincoln, and just keep building upon those types of things.